today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to set up the easiest Slayer farm on Skybounds. And of course, if you guys want to come over here and play with me on the wonderful Skybounds server, you can join it via the IP on screen, char.skybounds.com. And if that doesn't work, if you have any problems, there is another IP link down below. And let's be honest, we all know what I'm about to say next. You guys can use code Char for 10% off the entire store on any of your purchases. Do not forget to get a discount. So like I said, hopping into this episode today, I feel like our island is missing quite a few things. We done a little bit of our nodes, we got that cobble gen up, and we kind of got the chest area, but all in all, it's a pretty bland island. Now, one of the main things we are missing is utilizing our spawners. We just have one spawner here, and it's kind of not doing much. I don't really kill the chickens very often, and you know, we kind of need to get towards upgrading certain things on the island too. So if I actually do /is, we can actually visit some of the public islands on the server, and I've kind of been going around a few of them to get an idea of what people are doing with their spawners. So every island I go to seems to have a pretty similar setup. They seem to have spawners stacked along the back, some water flowing down, and then the mobs are just sitting in their own little stacks and seem to be dying on these magma blocks. Now, what seems to be then happening is they have auto chests set up to pick up the loot and then send all the stuff down here. So this is a pretty big example, but I think if I go to Marcus's island here, he has a slightly smaller one set up. Yeah, so we're going to be setting up one that's pretty similar to this. Spawners at the back and only a couple magma spots here with just some chests around the outside. And I think this is going to start us off pretty well. So we're going to go back to my island and we're going to see if we can set something up similar to that. So the first thing we need to do is actually break this little hill out the way, because it's kind of taking up a lot of space on the island. And to be honest, we don't really go in here a lot or do a lot with it. So somebody actually in the comment section, in fact, I want to find out who it was because I want to credit them. So Levi Adams, shout out to you because you commented, do /C or /toggle and click insta break. No need for the shovel. So if we do /C right here, there should be a toggle for insta break that we can put on so that we can just go ahead. In fact, there it is. Boom. So now we should just be able to, yes, we can break everything instantly. Let's go. I have my sounds turned down because the island I just went to was so loud. Like, it was literally ridiculously loud. So we can't break the stone with the insta break, but the dirt we can, which to be honest is the worst of it. The stone I can deal with because I have a pickaxe, but I don't have a shovel for this. So this is perfect. I'm going to clear out this hill really fast. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is just flatten it off a little bit and put a little spot down to start our spawner area. I've actually just covered up the cobble gen and left the coal node here. If anybody knows how to pick these up, I actually don't know. So, somebody help me out. How do I move this thing? So what we're going to do is extend the island this way. This is our limit. So we're going to do this. We're going to go this far out, probably about this wide. And I think this is going to give us probably, if we go around this strip here, enough space to build our little Slayer grinder in for the time being. Obviously, we are lacking a lot of island space. We're going to work on it. Trust me, guys. We got a lot of work to do with it. And that's going to come in a little bit later time because it's expensive to upgrade the island. It takes a little bit of time to do it. All right, let's just grab ourselves some extra grass, fill this in, even though I'm probably going to end up digging it out, but it's just, you know, visualize the bigger space that we have here. So, all right, so what we're going to do is I think for now, how expensive are blocks? Let's see how expensive things are for us to actually build this. I'll take a little bit of stone brick. I could go for some stone brick today. So what we're going to do, I think we might have to utilize the full width here and just go back like this, just so we're avoiding the cobble gen. Now, I think maybe 5 wide is good. That we may not even need one this big for the time being, to be honest with you. But I'm just going to accommodate, you know, a couple of our mobs ahead of time. So we'll see what we can do with this. So let's do this. So we got to put some water in. Let's actually grab some of that real fast. She says, but she does not know where they are. Okay, where are the water buckets at? We probably could have just made a water source and saved ourselves a lot of time there. But you know, that's too simple. That's too easy, guys. Right. Do I want to dig down to do this? Probably not. So I'm thinking maybe actually what I want to do is go up a layer here really fast. Oh, I can actually insta break the stone brick. Well, that's nice to know. I don't have to keep digging that out with my pickaxe. Okay, so in Minecraft, for those of you who don't know, water can only flow 8 blocks. So what you want to do is you want to make this 8 blocks long on these. Oh, what you not want to do is insta break the floor out. I forgot I can do that. So you'll see when it hits the 8th block, it can't go any further. So that's what we're going to do. We want to line that up with all of our water here really fast. I forgot I have this here. This is kind of an infinite water source in itself. Right, so you'll see all the water is going to stop right here on the 8th block. And now what we're going to do is go another 8 blocks but into the ground here. And this is where they're going to stop at. So 3, let's count this out, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right here, the water will stop. So this means that right here, we want the magma. because they're going to push right off the edge of this block and stand right on this one here. So that will be where our incinerators are. I always hear the most interesting sounds when I'm on this server. I love it. Right, so we're going to build this across here. And it doesn't really matter, I don't think, what this block is, because I mean, there's going to be water flowing over it anyway, which is fine. Okay, so right here, we've done our 8 blocks. So what we need to do now is /shop, actually go into the technology shack and buy ourselves some incinerators. These are expensive. So I'm honestly probably going to buy like 2 and hope that I can maybe buy 3. Okay, you know, I'm going to buy 3. So if I have any problems with this being 5 wide, oh, you have to be IS level 16. I totally forgot about this, that the island level is going to be locked, and I just bought so many of these things. I'm going to have to make so much money. 500k, and I only have 350. I believe I can do this though. Okay, we have some emeralds in here, and I know we're probably going to want them, but I kind of need to sell some of them. I hope they don't mind if I sell some right here, because I need to, I don't want to sell all of them. Okay, hold on a minute. Can I sell some of the lapis? How much does lapis sell for? Okay, not much. I might have to sell some of this stuff. I might have to sell some emeralds. I don't know how badly we need it. What about rubies? How much do these sell for? Okay, well, that'll do it. I mean, I didn't really want to sell that stuff. I'm sure Solar is probably cringing at me right now, but it's for the greater good, okay? So there we go. We got level 16. We got there eventually. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, guys. Wait, I think I put my incinerators in one of these chests. Hold on a minute. There they are. Let's grab them back. Okay, so we're going to put our 3 incinerators down. We have space for spares here. Now, I'm thinking actually I might dock to this and actually make this 3 wide instead of 5. I didn't realize how expensive incinerators were, guys, but if you guys still want to go ahead and do this design, you guys can happily do this. So it's pretty simple. We're just going to put a line down here and just break this part of it because we don't really need it. All right, we're just going to fill this in and boom, there we go. So this will work now. So what we just need to do is quickly whack in the water buckets for the bottom layer and boom. So they'll stop exactly right there, which is perfect. So what we'll do is just stick a little wall there because I don't think they'll go any further, but I kind of don't want them to either, just in case. So basically, we're going to put spawners at the back here, send them down onto the incinerator, and here's where the auto chest comes in. So I think we have some auto chests in here. At least I definitely seen us have one. It's just a case of where it is. We have auto chests from level 10, obviously, so we definitely have access to place those. Thank goodness. There we go. I got an auto chest. Thank goodness. While I was in there, I actually found one. Let's open up these buried treasures really quick. I want to see what's in these. Oh, it has some... Oh, it has materials in them, don't they? They have materials and like ores in them. Not too bad though. I mean, they're just okay for like if you just need a little bit of stuff. And I mean, you get them for free just while you're mining. So you can't really complain about that. Right now, we need to figure out what we want to place. So obviously we have our chickens here. I think we can change how they spawn. Spawn on air. You can choose what they spawn on. That is really cool. I didn't even know you could do that. Can I just pick this up? Okay, thank goodness. That's 14 chicken spawners. I did not want to lose all of those. Do we have any more while I'm here, actually? Any more chickens? We have 5 there. Okay, we have 19 chicken spawners. I totally forgot to show you guys this. In fact, I didn't because, you know what? Fun fact, I started recording another video and I couldn't do what I wanted. And I showed it off in this. So that's why I didn't show it off in this episode because I technically already did it. But Solar actually gave me this really dope gift and it has a lot of cool stuff in it. Dust. In here, we got demon dust, angel dust. We got books. We got legendary relics, ancient runes. And we have this really nice ancient stone set too. But it has this really nice sword in it that we're quickly going to use to slay these chickens. Die, chickens! Let's go ahead and place the chickens in here. Right, so we're going to leave that spawner there. I'm going to push the chickens over to the incinerator. And hopefully, this should just keep stacking into this stack of chickens. Ah, there we go. They spawned in and then they stacked right into there. So it does work. So they'll just spawn in the air and drop down and go in. So that's perfect. So obviously right now these chickens have nowhere to go. So I'm actually going to push them off. I don't even know if I can push them off. Can I push you off here? There we go. So we're going to push them off the incinerator. I just wanted to see if they died and if the stack would go in. What we're going to do here is we're going to grab, in fact, I should be able to just use the shop here really fast. Let's get some blocks out. Are hoppers and stuff in here? In fact, hoppers might be a utility. Hoppers are 500k. Okay, I enlisted Solar to come and save me with the hopper situation. I also sold the rubies. I don't know if that was like good or bad. Look at this skystone ore in there. It's a 140.
Nice.
Is that not good?
I don't really know.
You don't know?
I don't really think it is, to be honest.
Yeah, but look at all the other ones. All the other ones are like 38s, 39s. That's a 140. That's like 3 times all the other ones we have. Okay, look, you don't have to sound impressed or anything. Jeez.
I just woke up, okay?
Oh, I just dragged you in here and you're like, what? What do you want from me? I've just woken up.
Okay.
What?
I didn't realize that was worth so much. You can sell compact things. Type in sell compact. It sells compact items.
So compact. You telling me we've been sitting on millions and millions millions of stars on this island and none of us have noticed it. Oh my goodness. What the heck? All right, back to the video. Okay, so now we have 4.65 million stars and our problem is being solved, which is great. So actually while we're here, as expensive as they may be, I'm going to grab a hopper and obviously then going to grab a dub so that I can do right here. Let's go. We're in this chunk, right? Boom. Yeah. Okay. Chunks are looking good. So what we're going to do is up here, we're going to put the auto chest and we're going to put a hopper. Then we're going to send that into a little dub here. And now if we shift right click this, okay, click an item in your inventory to add it. Shift right click an item in the menu to remove it. Shift left click to rename it. Okay, we don't need to rename it. So what we need is our feathers and our raw chicken here. So boom. So click an item in your inventory to add. Raw chicken and feathers. So hopefully now when these die, raw chicken and feathers will go in there and start selling. So let's push the chickens back in. They are so loud. Wait, they don't even turn down from that. Okay, yeah, we'll just turn them all the way down. Right, now I want to see when they die if any amount of stars goes through this chest so that we know if this is actually selling stuff or not. I guess we'd see it like come into the chest, maybe instantly sell. We'll see. So I think I've actually misinterpreted this. I don't think it's selling the stuff. I think it's just telling you the star value of it because it says I've collected 8 raw chicken and there's my 8 raw chicken. So if it just collects automatically and it's not selling anything from this star value, because obviously I've never been able to see it from the perspective of being on other people's island, we should be able to send this through like as an auto cooker here. So it's telling me the star value and then it's just giving me the item. So that's how many stars worth of stuff is in there. So actually we might be able to set this up so that it goes down into a furnace, cooks through the furnace and then goes straight through, but we'd have to take the feathers off. That's the only annoying thing. Maybe we could send... Oh, this is hard, actually. We'd have to maybe do 2 separate auto chests to do this. Can you actually buy auto chests? I don't think you can. And I don't know if we have another one to do it with. All right. So I think for now, we'll just leave it how it is. I don't know how I accidentally broke that. Wait, it's also dropping eggs. I guess I should pick up eggs as well, right? Okay, well, it's a yellow item, so I'm going to trust that it's something somewhat decent. So all of our chicken drops now very loudly, which is why I've turned down my sound. They'll be dying. We'll be going into the chest. We'll be going into the bottom chest. Tell us how much value of stars of stuff we have on backlog. So that's why you generally want more double chests because this could fill up kind of quick. And obviously we're gonna want to keep this as efficient as possible. So we'll set up some sort of auto cooker by separating the drops via different auto chests at a later date, but I don't have any more auto chests to do it with. So we're gonna have to wait for the time being because I'm pretty sure anyway, I can't buy them. I think there's something I'm gonna have to find. But that, guys, is pretty much how you set up your own little Slayer farm here. If you're wondering why I changed this to cobble, actually, I forgot to say this. So as you can see on the spawner, you can change what block they spawn on. So I've chosen for them to spawn on stone brick. And because the edge was stone brick, I didn't want them to spawn on the edges. So now they spawn directly into here, into the water, and go straight down into the stack. So they'll just keep dying. And hopefully more and more of that stuff is just going to keep dropping in here. And that's going to be pretty dope. So there you have it. If you want to make a basic Slayer farm, look, there they go. That's how you do it. That's just your #1 stop. So obviously, if you want to get your Slayer skills up, though, you are going to have to kill them manually from time to time. But if you guys have enjoyed today's episode, if you wouldn't mind smashing a big fat like on it, it really, really would help me out. And I guess now we know that compact stuff sells for a lot. So we're gonna see how much money we can make in the next episode with that. That's gonna be loads of fun. Of course, if you guys want to come over here and play with me on the wonderful Skybounds, you guys can join via the IP linked in the description. And once again, if you have enjoyed, hit that like button and of course subscribe because you can keep up to date with all the new episodes that I release on the channel. I hope you guys do enjoy. Have an amazing rest of your day and goodbye. Bye, guys.